Pisces. I won't be here this weekend because, as the cards have been actually showing, I myself am preparing to go on a trip. Don't worry, I won't be disappearing. But for this weekend, I won't be here for those 2 days. So I wanted to make sure that I would have at least a reading for Friday and a reading for the weekend. So this is going to be a mix of oracles and tarot Pisces. Number 44, 44, 4444, 11 are very significant. This 4 number has to do with the angels being really present and around you. You have 3 angels showing up here. Yeah, you see them? So the big thing, Pisces, is that this weekend also we are definitely heading towards this full moon in Pisces, which is extremely significant for us. And you can feel the energy of the moon 3 days before, 3 days after, usually very intensely. So that's why I feel those readings are important, to be here so I can be present with you guys as we're all going through this phase. 2 things, Pisces. The full moon in Pisces is gonna enhance on the lower frequency of Pisces emotions. You guys might feel extremely emotional, and you might have started already. For me, usually I feel energies beforehand, but it depends. Everybody has their own timelines. So what is really important is that whatever you're going through emotionally, Pisces, especially you, it might be very turbulent. There might be a lot of turmoil, a lot of hidden wounds that are coming to the surface, especially when it comes to your huge heart of yours, Pisces. And there's going to be a need to find the stillness within this turmoil. Be in the eye of the storm, Pisces. Find this balance. Number 11 here. Balance came through as well here, Pisces. So very urgent to stay still, to have more time alone in silence. Maybe put your phone in silence. That can be a good boundary for you. Sometimes if we are too preoccupied, we need this time to be and just, again, music, incense, candle, maybe a glass of wine, but of course don't go over the top, right? Just a little bit to just relax, just to really drop in your body more, Pisces. And what feels good, really what feels good to you, rest this weekend, Pisces. You have beauty here that came through, and decorate. So anything that feels non-masculine, which is without a goal, something that just feels you want to maybe decorate your room or decorate yourself, put a little bit of, change your hair, do whatever that feels good for no reason at all, right? Because whatever is going to be happening around you, remember, it is not an emergency. So crucial to come back to 0, Pisces. Because we have this shadow work that came through, number 18, which pertains to the moon, which pertains to this full moon as well in you, Pisces, and with the heart chakra. So the shadow thing came reverse. So I think that this is what we've been really going through this week, and I think it's because we're already feeling this full moon energy of Pisces that needs to be worked through, right? Because only when you find the strength came through as well, twice. This strength within you, Pisces, this inner kindness for yourself, which is your strength, which will show up in your relationship. You will find harmony in the relationships. This could be commitment, marriage. She has a ring around her finger. They're looking face to face, equal with love, Pisces. This is what you want. This is what might be coming to you and might be already in your field. Yesterday we had a lot of new beginnings taking place. You have the Fool here coming in again. Very significant with taking a leap of faith. Starting all over again, Pisces. There's this closure. You start all over again. Whether it's a relationship, a place that you're moving away from. We have this travel card again. But there's also you recognizing your talents and stepping into the new you, which believes in you and only you, and is focused on that you protect your boundaries, that you make sure that your life is balanced between action, people, and then silence and retreat. Because you're in your full power when it comes to magic, Pisces. You can manifest anything, especially with this full moon in Pisces. You got the Magician here. There's a sense of whatever you're thinking can manifest very quickly at this time. And also there is an acceleration overall globally of light codes, of the veil being thinner, of really being able to be connected quicker to higher frequencies, because we are elevating. So that comes with a responsibility, Pisces, where you know that every emotion you feel, every thought you feel is what you're going to manifest. Yeah. So it doesn't mean that you need to shy away from the hard emotions, because they're obviously here to be worked on, but they are not here to be indulged in. And that could be a little bit of the, if you fall into the darkness of the heavy emotions this weekend, Pisces, okay, go through it, cry it out, but stay long enough with it that, as we've talked about in the last readings, you touch upon the silence within you, which is your spirit. Call your spirit home. Because the higher frequency now of this full moon in Pisces is going to be full elevation, psychic elevation, awakening, really be connected to the angels, speaking your truth, Pisces, being strong within that, whether it is speaking your truth with somebody or within yourself, seeing you as you are and no longer denying your truth. You might be seeing yourself in a darker light than what the truth is. So the theme of vision came strongly. Look at this. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. This is what is possible during this full moon Pisces. And yeah, you're going to be going through some crossing deep waters, wander voyage. Maybe you are going on to a pilgrimage, but there's a definite journey inside, the journey of the soul here, that needs to take place, Pisces. It's like an initiation energy that is coming through here. You have visions of life beyond death, number 44. And by the way, that can be using your higher heart chakra, right? You have 4444 here, calling to each other, where your heart is no longer drowning, but is elevating. By the way, this owl is very significant. It came here as well. Defend to the end the worthwhile. You need to defend to the end, you Pisces. You going beyond normal. And you are beyond normal. You're exceptional. You're magical. You're the magician, Pisces. And that is not to emphasize your ego, right? Like we said, the higher you elevate, the more responsibility you have. And the responsibility is for you to surrender to beyond yourself, because you did have here, get over yourself. Get over your ego, your self-consciousness. Don't be afraid, Pisces. And whatever new endeavor you're going towards, you have take bite-sized steps. So slowly but surely, be kind to yourself. Again, find this balance, this energy where you put action and then you release. Yeah? And also you got connect with your soul family. So surround yourself only with the people that feel good to you, that bring you the sense of worthiness. Not that you need them to give you the attention so you feel worthy, but it's still people that you feel are in the same frequency, that understand what you're going through, or that understand your visions. that can also inspire you, or people you can inspire. That could be online, it could be physically, it could be friends, anyone. It could be lover, but it doesn't have to be here. Yeah. Now, definitely you got release misaligned energies, surrender, retune to your truth, Pisces, your truth. The Selkie in her skin, reclaiming your authenticity, reclaiming what is it that is under your skin. Who are you? What sustains you? You got the sustainer. What sustains you if it is not your spirit? If it is not the light, your truth? Nobody else will sustain you. This came with the Queen. By the way, again, the serpent energy, which is definitely you going through this transformation of shedding the old you and going towards this new you, Pisces. The power, the Queen, Pisces. You are this queen that deserves to cherish herself, beauty here, decorate herself. Now, you also got beyond cycles, find and embrace yourself. Embrace yourself, Pisces. New direction, closure, and then new direction. Releasing old patterns. Exactly, Pisces. You're releasing completely. Out with the old. And then the whale teaching, depth of experience and healing. You're definitely healing, going through this soul journey, this deep pilgrimage. Teacher and mentor, share wisdom. Yeah, so that's your soul family. That can be anyone. And you don't have to personally know them. The heart can be impersonal and can be deep. It is not about the ego finding itself in others and attaching itself to others anymore. It's the higher heart, Pisces, where you're elevating with this new, I was going to say new full moon, but it's a new you at this full moon. This full moon is closing a chapter to be rejuvenated, resurrected into someone else, which is true you, which was always here, but you were just not seeing it. You were not embracing it completely, fully, being a whole being by yourself, being worthy just by you being you, Pisces. Not over adapting to the external world, at other situations, other people. Yeah? And then you got attuned to subtle energies. That's the higher frequency of this full moon in Pisces. Balance, frequency holders, essences and energies, those subtle energies, Pisces. They are here. You just need to be open enough, which means you disappearing completely. And then it's right here. It's very simple. Yeah? And with the moon magnetism, there's even more power to the electromagnetic field. So be even more open. Have this ritual. Ritual is just having this space, this moment, where you really go deeper within. Yeah? You can bathe into the moonlight as well if you can. And where was that? Yeah, exactly. How can you mother yourself? And I didn't even see that, but she's doing that as well. How can you mother yourself, Pisces? The star mother. Like you were saying yesterday, it's so easy for us to always give to others, but that's always an escape to not be inside and mother ourselves. That's much more difficult, Pisces. And the thing is, we mother other people when we mother ourselves, more than when we are outside of ourselves. When we're giving, we're actually draining ourselves. So we're not really giving from a high state. We want to be always in a high state frequency so that only this light shines through. Yeah, Pisces. And again, this thing, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. You're breaking those karmic patterns, those ancestral wounds, which maybe were not even yours. Remember, we're talking about you being in the womb of your mother. Maybe she was someone who had a lot of anxiety, panics, and you took that on as a baby. You had not even experienced the world, but you already took that on. It wasn't even your experience, but by transference of the energy of your mother, you took it on. So by you healing yourself, Pisces, you're healing the past and you're also healing your future. You're recreating your whole being by just being in this present moment. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So maybe that can be, you can journal or write this down as a ritual at this full moon, where anything that needs to be let go of, you can write, okay, this is not me, this is not me, this is not me. And some of you might want to burn the paper, or find another paper that you keep where you put, this is me, I am worthy, I am, you know, all this, and keep it somewhere in your room, something that you can look at every day, or especially the moments where you need it, yeah, as a reminder, Pisces. Yeah, so let's get into a little bit of tarot here. Clean the space for tarot. But this is going to be a very exciting weekend, Pisces. Maybe sometimes difficult, but it's going to be definitely life-changing for us, Pisces. I've already been feeling it. Okay. Major Arcana. Justice. Number 11, and you still have the Magician here. You're manifesting balance in your life, within yourself. You might be also needing to deal with paper stuff, paperwork, legal matters as well. We are getting into Libra season also just 2 days after the full moon, so on the 22nd. So this is coming up also for next week. Libra has to do with relationships, also finding the balance. Where do you need to put boundaries, where you need to open up. It's, yeah, Libra energy, air. So very significant here coming through. We do have the Lovers underneath and the Chariots. We'll see what else comes through. This is the other new deck that I was talking to you about. That has to do with more of those subtle frequency colors that we can see also here in the Whale teaching. Very high chakra energy. Your third eye might be very activated. Your dreams might be very activated also during this weekend, Pisces. So listen, you're going beyond normal. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Pisces. This need to be patient, yeah? There's a little bit of impatience. It all has to do with time. We saw that. Remember as well, actually, just so I recall this, we're still in, we have so many planets retrograde, yeah? And slowly but surely, within actually 2 weeks, by the month of October, the planets are going to start becoming direct. So coming back to a more accelerated motion. You're might see things, maybe if there were things that seem to be stuck in your life, whatever it was, whatever situation it was, romantic, friends, your work, if it was really going slowly, or you felt like a momentum of I don't have so much energy, or all of that stuff, it's going to slowly but surely turn around. So just know that's important to notice. But as all those planets go direct, we still are going to be having this Mercury going retrograde, actually at the end of next week, the 26th, I believe, of September, for pretty much 3 weeks, yeah? And it will go direct again October 18. So October 18 is going to be a very significant and important date. I think that after mid-October, we're going to really see a lot of changes, more resolutions. So just watch that. All right. We have the Empress here. So it's funny, Pisces. So I read this as 7 of Pentacles, yeah? It's a new deck, so it's like the pictures are different. It's actually a 7 of Cups. But it's good because I think I really needed to talk about this astrology a little bit, so it's perfect. But this is 7 of Cups in reverse. So this is actually all of maybe what seemed to be a little bit not clear. You had multiple options. In all those cups, you have like the world and the woman looking at it. Maybe you didn't know if you needed to go this way or that way, different paths, yeah? It seems that you're getting some clarity here. You're getting out of the fantasy world and getting more real as the Empress, yeah? But also, don't allow yourself to dream. So this woman Pisces is all gonna be about the dream for your life. A new world as well, collectively. What are we dreaming for it? But then putting it into practice here, yeah? As the Empress, because we have the power to manifest that. The Empress is very creative, is number 3. Expression, self-expression, expressing yourself. Okay, this is a 10 of Pentacles for sure. Yeah, this is what you're building. Long-term happiness, commitment, a legacy. And we still have the Empress behind. So from this kind of dream world, you know, having multiple options, maybe a bit foggy, Neptunian energy, you're getting into the real world, Pentacle, yeah? And putting it, dreaming your world into being now. And in all those pentacles, I see the sun and the moon in every pentacle. I love this deck, which also signals to me, you know, this balance energy between your feminine and masculine, finding the power to take action, but in a very still way as well, in an open way, surrendered. It is possible. Yeah, and I had stopped here on the Devil in reverse, which is definitely getting out of those toxic behaviors, whatever they were for you, internal blockages, releasing that. And probably for Pisces, also releasing too much dreaming, fantasy, imagination, and not enough actualization, manifestation, putting into practice. Now, we are in the real world. For Pisces, please. The Princess of Pentacles, Pisces, and behind you have the 8 of Cups. Is a cup. Walking away, closure. The Princess of Pentacles came reversed. That's not committing yourself to something. That's being non-aligned with your path, meaning that maybe you have those thoughts, imagination, but you don't act upon them. Not taking that offer of commitment as well as it comes from another person. It's you in a sort of way, maybe someone, another sign, but it's just the energy is offering you a start here, which is grounded, but there's a sense of here walking away from it. Yeah, you were juggling, not sure. There's a holding on here to something. We're gonna continue and see what's going on. There's a need to be more grounded also, and that goes with this first line, Pisces, which is from the fantasy, dream world, imagination to actualizing. The Five of Pentacles here came reversed, so feeling left out in the cold, but it is going away. Okay, so yeah, this is a Nine of Pentacles, Pisces. Let's start with the two cards that came here. So you got the Three of Cups here and the Four of Pentacles. This three people, there's somebody in the mix here. Normally there's two people, but there's another situation when it comes to an emotional situation. And there's someone holding on tight to the situation. It's difficult to release. Because, you know, the Three of Cups came reversed. So that could also be gossiping or people that don't have your support, you know, not supportive, you know, that are selfish. And I think that with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, you're letting go of it. You're letting go of this gossip, of those people that don't have your highest interest at heart, you know, when it comes to your emotions. You're releasing that. You need to get into this independent mode, which is the Nine of Pentacles that came reversed, which is you needing to manifest your pentacle by yourself. Like, you're not relying so much on others now. You're doing your own. Keeping it close to your chest. You with you. A need for that. Yeah, Pisces, the moon. Yeah, and you have the Prince of Wands here, which is in reverse, so it could be a fire sign, a little bit in and out, not so mature, but, you know, passionate, but a little bit like when they're here, they're very fiery and full of passion and love, and then they can be a little bit of a player in and out. And this is so beautiful. You got you, Pisces, number 18, which is this full moon as well. And this is a beautiful depiction, actually, of this of the moon. There's a lot of kindness, of feminine energy, of you caring for your emotions, really holding your central sun here, your plexus, and in this case, it's the central moon. Really, a lot of healing taking place here with the water as well, going deep, deep here, and those emotions could have been triggered by this fire sign. I'm not saying that they are a player, but coming through here with in reverse, it could be possible. Maybe it's just someone who is a little immature, you know, who has fear of commitment as well, and who has trouble just sticking to one person. That's possible. Let's continue. So you're healing all that. You're healing. It doesn't have to be a particular person. It could be those people that haven't, you know, we call them haters, but I don't really like this word. Just people that haven't been loving towards you, simply not caring. Selfish. This could be also this fire sign, a little selfish, because compared to you, Pisces, you have so much compassion and such a huge expanded heart that some, you know, if it is a Leo, for example, it came through because we had so many strength cards. They can be a little self-centered, and it's not to be judged, it's just who they are. But there's also a need for boundary setting as well, and see if it can work out, you know, when it comes to balancing energies, because when those people can be a little stubborn, and if they're stepping on your boundaries in your energy field, that's not okay. A need for balance, yeah? Justice, remember? Justice. you have those two dogs here, and to me there's the dog that is gold, which is the sun, and the one that is white, which is the moon. And again, those, you know, we saw the 10 of Pentacle with the moon and the sun together, balancing those frequencies within yourselves, balancing your emotions with taking action as well. Yeah, I saw the King of Pentacle in reverse, so that could be fear of commitment. New beginning, Pisces. The Fool. 9 of Pentacle. And here it is, the 7 of Pentacle that I saw in the beginning. So, and the Ace of Cups. As you balance yourself inside Pisces, Temperance, you are able to meet with this beautiful love within, unconditional love within you. I think this is what you're working on. You know, we saw embracing yourself, mother, the star mother yourself, getting into your high priestess mode, which is all about this moon in Pisces, full moon in Pisces, where you probably will get divine clarity and vision. So that's really the bottom line here. Now, what we see is you got the Queen of Pentacle, and here the 9 of Cups. This is it, Pisces. As you focus on building yourself, your life, independent, serene, connected, grounded, you manifest your own emotional fulfillment for yourself. Here I see really you. I don't see a particular person, which is beautiful to see, actually. It's rebalancing your life between the outside and the you. I think that's why this weekend is so important, to really be within you, Pisces, which then brings you this leap of faith, not being afraid of, if you need to step into a new life that is completely different from what you've had before with other people, closing a completely in the old chapter and starting anew. This takes a leap of faith. And also internally, if we're talking internally, which is what I'm feeling here with the moon, very deep, you need to take a leap of faith. Because when we're used to old patterns, we tend to just repeat those and really believe in them. Now, the leap of faith is cutting for good. It's really jumping out of that framework. It's like being in a painting and then jumping into a new one, completely different. So that takes a lot of courage, and becoming a child again, becoming more in tune with your true purpose and in tune with the cosmos and the universe, what you're supposed to be doing, which then will bring you, again, this very independent energy, 9 of Pentacles. So you have, this is 9 of Cups, which is your emotional fulfillment by yourself, and this is building your abundance by yourself, Pisces. And needing to 7 of Pentacles here, yeah, to be patient. You're growing your seeds, you just need to be patient with yourself. One more. So you went from the Princess of Pentacle that was in reverse here to the Queen, Pisces. So you're growing. As you're letting go of needing others, which are actually not good for you, which I'm feeling here is not a particular person, it's really global, friends, which what you thought were friends. And you go more towards inside you, deeper. You recognize your power, how much you can manifest by yourself, that you don't need anybody. You can grow those pentacles and your emotional fulfillment by yourself, and that it's okay to be alone. Who said that it was the worst thing to be alone? I mean, you know, there's this whole pressure of society of, oh, if you're not in a couple, you have an issue. I think a lot of people that are in couples have issues, actually, and never recognize that they're just afraid of being alone, yeah? So you are in the past it was this dream world, now you're putting it to reality. You're going towards your 10 of Pentacle. And you're doing so by yourself, Pisces. Yeah, you have the Chariot. You're very focused. You're charging forward now. Nothing can stop you. As you recognize as you go deep within your emotional wounds and you recognize, okay, why is it that I'm feeling so insecure, not worthy, doubting myself so much? Once you go deeper and you recognize how strong you are, actually deeper than that, in this silence, in the truth of your soul, at the 0 point of the Fool, you're good. You're ready to go, Pisces. And here I saw the Hierophant. Yeah. Your spiritual growth, Pisces, and the Empress is coming through again. Your full power comes from your spiritual center, Pisces. As you recognize that nothing can put you off your path, of course. One last one for Pisces, please. Thank you. Beautiful, Pisces. And you have here the Prince of Pentacle. So from this Prince of Wands, the fire that we were seeing before, that was a bit in and out. Now we have a masculine energy that is still a prince, not a king, but is bringing here a pentacle. And we have a match here with the Princess of Pentacle and the Prince of Pentacle. Two people that want commitment here. This prince is really, again, seeing you in high regards. This pentacle is really up there. They're going towards their freedom, which is you. They're seeing you as this independent queen, pentacle, that is building their own abundance. And see, Pisces, as you step into your own power, this is what comes to you. The Knight. The Knight, Pisces. A message. It's slow. That's why patience is needed, but it's coming. Yeah, Pisces. And look, underlying, we have, yeah, I think this person sees you as a missed opportunity as well. So that's why they're coming now, because we have this Ace of Pentacles that came reverse. It could be that they could be missing on you if they don't change, if they don't cut through their own self-sabotaging stuff, because we have the Eight of Swords coming through with the Princess of Swords here. If this is them, they've had to cut through this so that they could actually make this new beginning with you. Their own internal prison. Now this could be also you, Pisces, becoming more of this Queen of Swords, which is not a queen, but it's still, you're starting to know how to cut through. You're understanding your own internal patterns, which are different for each and every one of us. That's why the spiritual journey is really individual. But all of this mental conflict, letting it behind so that there can be this new beginning. To not miss this opportunity. Red, Pisces. Yeah, we have the Tower here behind. So definitely we were being pushed by the universe at this time to really get out of those old exhausting patterns. We have the Ten of Wands underneath. And to really recognize how much lighter we can be when we step into our own power and we're not drained by our own emotions or others' emotions. It's much more simple. We can manifest directly when we are in full power internally. And again, for Pisces, that brings us justice, because when we're in of full power, we embrace ourselves. How can you mother yourself? Then we create abundance. We are the leader of our own life, and we become the leader of others, and the others come to us. Yeah, Pisces? So let me just, I'm going to get a goddess here, and we'll finish with that. And it's funny because in this depiction, you know, it's a Prince of Pentacle, so slow, but underneath there's fire. So there's passion. So don't want to miss out on you. And I love the depiction again of this pentacle, yeah? Moon and sun. This is soulmate energy as well. But the reading today is really more about you, Pisces. Liberation, Kali. See those swords? Exactly. Death and rebirth is, we've been having this card a lot. Underlying, death and rebirth. Cutting through. We have the moon at her third eye here. Magic in her hands. Calling to the magician here. Manifestation powers. You are liberating yourself, Pisces. No more fear of your own power. No more fear of being alone. Finding the magic in being alone and being able to manifest such magic in your life, Pisces. Yeah, you have Lilith, independence. Independence, Pisces. Strong, okay? I love you. I will now get into your reading for this weekend. And I will see you very soon. I'll be back on Monday for the full moon, actually. Take care of yourself, okay?